Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I just want to start off by saying I am so grateful for each and every one of you for being here on this channel with me and for supporting me. We are almost at 5,000 followers, and I just never thought that I would grow on YouTube. So to be at nearly 5,000 followers just blows my mind, and I'm just so grateful for you guys. So we are going to spend this beautiful Thanksgiving day together. It's going to be a little bit of a vlog style. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to show you guys some of my current favorites, and then we're going to go to my mom's house and do some Thanksgiving festivities. I have not done my skincare or anything yet, so I do have to start with my skincare. I feel like one of my biggest questions anytime I do a get ready with me is what products I'm using. So I'm gonna basically show you guys what I use on a day-to-day basis. It hardly ever changes, so this is pretty much what I use, and that's just what it is. Also, in the comments, let me know what you guys are thankful for. I am thankful for so much this year. Just my beautiful daughter, who if you hear her cooing and cawing, that's her right there. I'm so thankful for my job, the roof over my head, the food in my fridge. I mean, obviously all the things that not everybody has, I'm so thankful for. Mainly this year, I'm thankful for my health because I did have some health scares after I gave birth, and that was really scary for me, and having to go in for my 6-month checkup a few days ago just reminded me to be thankful for what I have. So like I said, let me know what you guys are thankful for in the comments, and let's get into the video. Okay, so first off, I hear you, Stinky. First off, I always go in with the Ordinary Glycolic Acid. This is probably my favorite skincare product in the whole bunch of products that I use. I feel like it works the best. It is the most effective. It really gets rid of like any dark spots, and you can use it anywhere on your body, which is like my favorite part. You can use it on your armpits. You can use it on the girl downstairs, if you know what I mean. You can use it on your face. I try not to go too close to my under eyes, but I do like a little sweep under my eyes. But definitely don't like rub it in under your eyes because it can be kind of harsh. See, I thought my makeup was gone, but look at that. Gross. Next up, I've been using a milk toner. Right now, I'm going to use the Tier milk toner. I go between this one and the Anua rice milk toner. I like them both. I feel like this one is a little more hydrating than the Anua one, but I honestly like both of them a lot. This one I just feel like I like a little bit more. It just feels like silk on your face. Like it feels so good. And I've been really into Korean skincare products lately. I've been using the entire Anua line, the Rice 70 plus line. I don't know. I've also been using Medicube lately, but like I said, this is just gonna be like my everyday favorites. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, this is like my everyday favorites. My hands are so fat right now. They get swollen in the mornings. Next up, I'm gonna go in with a hyaluronic acid serum. This one is the Good Molecules one. I also like the Ordinary one. Pretty much anything from the Ordinary I can get behind, so yeah. I'm definitely a serum girly. I like to use serums a lot. Next up, we have a niacinamide serum. This is gonna be the Anua one. I love this one. I feel like the texture is the best out of all of them. Sometimes these serums can get very sticky. This one I put very little bit, just a little dab on each side of my face because it can get really sticky. I think Stinky's going down for the count. I feel like there's so much product on my hands right now. I need to go back and get another facial. I feel like I have so much texture in my skin and it's so hard to get rid of. Obviously there are products that help, like the Ordinary Glycolic Acid has helped with that a lot, but it's just, I feel like you have to go in to get a facial to like completely get rid of it. Also, I need to get my teeth whitened because like, why are they darker than this sweater? Ew, that's gross. What are you doing, stinker butt? Do y'all see that stick? Like actually, do y'all see that? Whoa. That's crazy. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the Anua Barrier Serum. I absolutely love this serum. I do a very little bit again and just kind of put it all over my face. I just feel like it's a really good base for your makeup, and it kind of breaks up that stickiness from all the serums. I never knew what a barrier serum was or like what it did. I've literally never heard of it in my life until I was sent this Anua line, but I really like it. I feel like it gives a lot of moisture to your face. Next up, we're gonna go in with an eye cream. I've been using this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream. I've honestly only been using it for like a week now, but so far I do like it. I just put a little bit under the eyes like this. and just rub it in. I feel like I've said this in every get ready with me video. I just haven't been able to find an eye cream that I really like love. And I have heard so many amazing things about this one. I've been told that it like immediately brightens up your under eyes. Hopefully it becomes like a staple in my skincare because I so far really like it. It gives a lot of moisture for sure. And then last but not least for skincare, I use the Double Repair from La Roche-Posay. It is the one with the SPF 30 in it. I use this one during the daytime because of the SPF. I don't use this lotion at night because you don't need SPF at night. I use a different one at night. I just put that all over my face. And honestly, anything La Roche-Posay, I also use their foaming cleanser. I just think they're a great brand. It's like not too expensive, but affordable. And they just have amazing products. So yeah, I'm a huge La Roche-Posay stan. Now I'm gonna let that soak into my skin for like 5 minutes, and then we'll start with the makeup. You guys, the outfit that I have for Beanie Girl today is so adorable. I can't wait to put it on her. Next up, makeup. Let's get into it. I always go in with this niacinamide e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I absolutely love this line of primers, like the regular one and this niacinamide one. I think they're amazing. They're super sticky. They adhere to your makeup really well. I'm just a huge e.l.f. fan. Like, I always have been since the moment they came out into stores. Like, I've ate them up every time. Yeah, I put that basically like under my eyes and in like the T-zone area, just because I don't put makeup like all over my face. That's the primer. I've been using this Pretty Fresh ColourPop concealer. I am in the market for a new concealer. In the market, is that the right thing? In the market. I just feel like this one doesn't like blend super well after skincare. So I have been looking for a new concealer. I literally just put like a little dot on the underneath my eyes and then a little bit over here just to lighten up my under eyes. I usually put some like right over here, and that's basically it for concealer. And then I take this like little flat brush that I stole from my mom. It is Kabuki face brush. It literally doesn't even have a brand on it. Like, what? Blend that in. I really hope it blends in today. I feel like with this concealer, less is better, which brings me to believe it's not like the best concealer. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. I probably shouldn't put this in my favorites if I don't love it, but this is what I use right now. So I have to put it in my skincare today because that's all I have. But yeah, if you guys have a concealer that you love that just like sticks on so good, doesn't crease, doesn't crack, let me know. Next up, we are going to put on the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen. I do double sunscreen just because I have so many sunspots on my face. I know you guys probably like can't see that close up. Actually, you probably can. But I have a lot of sun damage on my face. It looks like freckles, but it's sun damage. So I have been really like prioritizing sunscreen. Next up, I absolutely love this product. I didn't like it at first, but now I'm obsessed with it. Is the e.l.f. Bronzing Drops. This is the color... Wait, is there different colors? I feel like there was when I got it. Oh, Rose Gold. I love this stuff. I basically put it like up on my forehead in the corners. And then I put it on like the sides of my face like that. And then I put some on my nose. And I kind of just blend it into like wherever I put it. It just adds such a nice glow to your face. And it's probably like a quarter of the price compared to the Drunk Elephant one. So I'm babysitting my brother's dog. So if you hear him in the background, that's what that is. And you guys, this is something that you're really gonna want to blend in, like really take your time blending in. Otherwise, it can look very, very patchy. Now that that's blended, I take the ColourPop Loose Powder, No Filter Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. And you guys, I put the tiniest bit right under my eyes. Just because I didn't put a lot of product on to begin with, so I don't want it to become dry and cakey. For kind of like the final product of my base, I'm gonna put in the Miko Beauty Super Glow Blush Drops. Again, this is like a dupe for the Drunk Elephant blush drops. They are probably like half the price. You just need like a literal, you guys, I'm talking, that was too much. A literal dot. Take just the tiniest little drop, boop, on my nose and blend her in as well. Alrighty, so that is pretty much it for the base. I also love this Revolution blush stick. It's called the Fast Base Blush Stick in Bear, I think. Yes, Bear. This one's really good as well. I just don't use it every day because I like the Miko Beauty one more. Next up, we're gonna do eyes. I don't really do like mascara, or not mascara. I don't really do like shadow or anything. So I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and then put some mascara on. I am then using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. And I try very hard not to get it on my lid because I'm awful at that. And then I'm gonna do the other side. So that's basically it for mascara. I do a little bit on the under. And then I'm gonna put on this Benefit Flora tinted blush slash lip thing. I don't know what it's called. I just like put a little bit of this and I kind of just rub it in. Just for like a little bit of like a natural lip tone. Last but not least, we've got eyebrows. I just started using this e.l.f. brow laminating gel. It has changed the game for me. Benefit one has nothing on this e.l.f. one. It is so amazing. It just stays all day. It's like just the perfect brow laminating gel. So I go in and I put like the majority of the product right in the front and then I kind of just drag it to the back. Okay, so I can get the product in the hairs. And then I take this side and there's like a little like brush thing right here and I just go to town on getting the perfect eyebrow shape. And then after I've got them like all spiked up, I will just take this other side and kind of flatten it a little bit. And that's basically what I do for my eyebrows. I do not have the best eyebrows to begin with, and they definitely need to be plucked right now, but I do what I can, you guys, okay? I'm definitely not like a pro makeup girly, so I do what I can. And you guys, this was like $7 and some change at Walmart. Like, that's crazy. We're buying like this little thing for like 20 something dollars from Benefit. Meanwhile, this is $7. And then I am completely out of like any of my setting sprays. So I've been using this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix sample. All right, y'all, that is my everyday skincare and makeup favorites. I'm gonna get the baby ready to go. I'm gonna show you guys her outfit once I get her dressed. It is so cute for Thanksgiving. And then we're gonna get in the car and head to my mom's house. I will talk to you guys in a minute. I think we're gonna go these shoes, yellow bow, and some white socks. Alright, you guys, I'm about to make my coffee on TikTok, so I will see you guys probably when we're in the car, just because I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all the stuff that I have to do and I'm running late, so I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Good boy. If anybody here is not a mom and they're wondering what being a mom is like, this is it. This is it. I've got a bunch of donations here and in the trunk. I feel like whenever I do my makeup on camera, I like can't see how much I'm putting on, so then I put too much on and like what is going on here? I feel really ugly right now. Okay, y'all, I just got to my mom's house, so I'm gonna get everything inside and I'll probably just show you guys like little clips while I'm here because I don't want to be like filming in everyone's face. So it'll probably be like a montage from here on out. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Love you and happy Thanksgiving.
What are you doing?
You pretty girl. You pretty girl. Socks, of course, are all right. Stinky.
I'm back from my mom's house now. I'm just letting my brother's dog out. I don't know if I said that I was watching him. I'm pretty sure I did. I was gonna get out like all the filming shit and talk to you guys, but I was like, I'm just gonna clip on my little light because I'm just so tired. I had such a good Thanksgiving, so did the baby. I'm gonna get in a quick workout before bed because girl does not feel good. I don't know if I told you guys on here, but I posted it on TikTok that I have been working out from home, and I promised myself that I would do 7 days in a row, and I did 4 days in a row. I think it was 4. And then I missed yesterday because I fell asleep so early and I was just so fucking exhausted. So I actually worked out with my niece at my mom's house for like a 10-minute workout on YouTube. It was super easy, but I did that just because she's like, I'll work out with you. So I was like, okay. So we went outside and did that. And then I'm going to do my HIIT workout right now. As far as updates in my life, hold on. Can you guys see me good? I hope you can. I found out, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday because I was at work when I found out. I had been cheated on while I was with my ex, which honestly doesn't surprise me now. But I was like, I always thought like that was the one thing he would never do. Like of all the fucked up shit he did to me, like obviously like I always say hindsight is 20/20, but I really thought like that was the one thing he wouldn't do. I don't know why I thought that. Hi, Kova. That's okay, please don't knock the camera down. I guess I thought that because I had heard from so many of his friends that like he can be an interesting person, but he would never cheat on you. Like I know him. I had been told that by so many different people. Like Wood doesn't cheat. He's not a cheater, blah, blah, blah. He had always preached like, Grace, out of all the things that we have been through in our relationship, like that is one thing that we will never do. That is one thing that will never happen. Like you never have to worry about that. And like, it always seems so sincere. And I could usually tell when he's not being truthful. I always felt like that was the truth. Like I always felt like he wouldn't cheat on me. So for me to find out, and like, this is like definitive. The way I found out, I'm not even gonna get into because it's just so insane. It's just really unfortunate because it's like, I was probably, I don't know how many times it happened. I don't know what the exact situation was. I just know very small details. So I don't know exactly how long it was going on, but like, let's say it happened like right at the end of our relationship. Like I was 8 months postpartum and you cheated on me. Like that just like really paints the picture of the type of person he is. I understand people not being happy in a relationship because I wasn't happy. I was actually so fucking miserable, and it took me basically being forced out of a relationship to see that. Not really forced because I did make the decision to leave that relationship. God damn it. Can you guys still see me? But just like personally, I would rather leave somebody than put them through the pain of cheating on them. Like I just think that's such like a way to just stab somebody in the fucking heart. Like even though we're already broken up, I just like imagine it happening. And then like him coming home to my house and his daughter, like that is just so fucking disgusting to me that somebody could do that to somebody, especially when you just had a baby with them. And like I said, it doesn't even surprise me now. Like he showed me the type of person he was a million times, and it's my fault for not listening. And like for me personally, I wouldn't even give somebody a second glance while I'm in a relationship. Like that's just the type of person I am. Like my mind wouldn't even consider finding somebody attractive like that while I was in a relationship. Like for instance, the cop, he had come to my house previously when we had just broken up, and I didn't think anything of him. But when he came back the second time, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. At that point, I was like a couple weeks out of our relationship. So that just goes to show like when I'm in a relationship, I am so painfully loyal, probably to a fault. And so I think because of that, I have so much faith in other people that they're the same way, because it's hard to like imagine like something that I so would not do to somebody. Like it's hard to imagine them doing it because it's like, okay, if that's something that's so out of the realm of possibilities in my world, like how is it so easy for somebody else? And I feel like I keep saying like I said, but like I said in the last video, like I had been begging God for a sign and he's given me plenty. At this point, it's like, okay, like I've seen what I needed to see. Like there's no chance in hell I would ever take this man back at this point. Like after all the shit that has happened in the last few weeks and like all the just realizations I've come to, it's like, wow, God has really had my back. Like whether it's God or it's just fate or it's just coincidence, I really don't know. I don't care. But it's just crazy how things like this keep happening. And it's like, this is just, it's just weird. It's weird timing. It's the universe telling me like, this person's no good for you. Like it's time to let them go. And like, as far as the baby goes, I mean, he hasn't said happy Thanksgiving to her. He hasn't seen her since he's been out of jail. He hasn't asked about her. Even like he was texting me on one of his friend's phones, and then I texted back like a few hours later and he had already left that friend, but his friend was like, I said something like, thanks for asking about your daughter. Like you're gonna text me trying to fight with me and ask me where your car keys are, but you can't say like, hey, how's our daughter? And his friend was like, that's really fucked up. Like Wood is the type of person that doesn't realize what he has until it's gone. I call him Wood, that's his nickname. That's what everyone calls him. It's just really disappointing, and it's sad for her, especially because it's like as she grows older, and you know, he has another daughter, if you guys didn't know, that's like my age. He's a lot older than I am, and she had the same experience with him. Like he was never in her life, in and out of jail, never was just consistent with her. It's just sad to know that he's repeating history. Like I really thought like, okay, this is his redemption. Like he can make up for like all that time that he lost. Like he can, you know, he can have a second chance at raising a daughter. Like who would fuck that up, you know? He's probably been out of jail a week now and he hasn't asked me about her once. Just like, I don't know. It's like, I obviously know now that he's moved on, that he, you know, probably has a new girl that he's focused on, and that, you know, he doesn't have the time of day for us now, which is fine, like fine on my part, but it's sad for her. And I think like the most unfortunate part of it all too is the fact that I already know his ass is telling all his friends, his coworkers, his boss, who I'm still in contact with, like, oh, she's not letting me see the baby. I love my daughter so much. He always cries. Like he's a Cancer, so he's very emotional. And so that's why people think he's such a good guy too. Cause it's like, oh, you're tearing up thinking about your daughter. Like that's so fucking sweet. How about you fucking ask how she is then? Like, what are these fucking crocodile tears all the time? You know, it's like, I can already see it now. Like him being like, I miss my daughter so much. Every time I think about her, I cry. I look at photos of her all day. Grace is not letting me see her. Like, I miss her so fucking much. Like, I can already fucking see it. And it's just like, it's all bullshit. Like, it's all fucking bullshit. And I've always said this about him, he cares more what people think about him than he cares about the people that actually care about him. He takes advantage of people, he uses people, and then he discards them, and he moves on, and then he wonders why his life is so terrible and how he, you know, he's 50 years old and he has nothing. Like, what? Obviously, it's clear why you have nothing, because you discard people like they're nothing. I don't know, I just wish I really wish I would have seen all the signs before, because now that like I'm looking back, it's like, God, like why did I think for a second he would be a decent person? Why did I think for a second that if we ever broke up that he would still be a good dad? Like, why did I think for a second that was going to be my reality? Like, oh, like we'll still be able to co-parent, we'll still be able to, you know, he'll be involved in his daughter's life. Like, I know he will, he's such a good dad. No, he's fucking not. What good dad doesn't even ask how his fucking daughter is after he gets out of jail? What good fucking dad doesn't even say happy Thanksgiving to his 9-month-old daughter? Like, what good dad does that? What good dad doesn't even, but I've asked him so many fucking times if he could help me with diapers, help me with daycare, like anything. He doesn't give a fuck. And like, I don't ask him about that anymore. And this was also when we were still together. Like, this is not like when we're broken up. Now I've realized that like, he's never gonna help with those things. So don't even bother asking, because it's just a way for him to bait himself into your life again. Like, that's the only thing that all that does is give him an in into our life, when all it is broken promises. Like, he's never gonna fulfill those promises. He's never gonna, you know, come through on anything he ever says. It's just gonna be a way for him to tunnel back into your life. And then like, before you even realize it, he's back in and he hasn't done anything he said he would. And that's how he's always gotten back together with me, because he makes a bunch of promises that he's never going to keep, and I believe him, and then that's what happens. So now that I recognize the pattern and I know the pattern, it's a lot different for me. Like, I think I said this in the last video, but the rose-colored glasses are off, and like, I see him for who he is now, and it's just so unfortunate that I even let somebody like that into my life. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end the video here because I know if I let it sit in my drafts for a couple days, it's never gonna get edited. Let me know what type of videos you guys want to see from me. If you guys want to ask questions, I always love doing Q&As and stuff. I think I'm gonna do one pretty soon, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure to like this video, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and we love you so much. Bye.